We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support above the 420 area and breaking through key resistance levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 9:25 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 300% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, breaking through key resistance levels. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into next week, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run idea was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot at 9:30 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 400% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from bright green bars, as I call it, the rip area, into the dip area of white with red borders in today's pre-market, and back up to bright green bars in the second half of the day. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator at the 422.80 area, canceling out that bear indicator from the pre-market at 425 area, right? To be exact, that's when it popped up. Things dropped all the way down towards 419, 420 area. And what happened? That area continues to act as a support. And we've hit the dip areas of white with red borders the last two times we've touched it and bounced off of it back up, followed by a bull indicator. And same thing that happened here today. Bounced back up, followed by a bull indicator. And so far, a full transition has happened. And in this process, a key resistance level was broken through, and that's up here at the 425.50 area. Then above that came 428, 427.50, and then it touched the highest level that we were watching in our last two videos, and that is the 430 area, and it's up here fighting to get back above it or stay as close as possible to it, right? So we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch and what's going on here going into next week. So bull indicator here on the 30-minute, bull indicator on the 1 hour, in the volatility as well, popped up at 422.58. And then also here on the 15-minute, a bull indicator popped up at around the 421.88 area, canceling out that bear indicator from up here at 425.25, broke through it and continued to push up to newer highs. And we have not seen these resistance levels such as the 428 and 430 area getting touched in over a week, right? So here we are in over a week, in just one day, breaking through key levels. Now, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys the inflow versus outflow and what key levels I would watch going into next week. So inflows were above the midpoint on the 30-minute, and we could see how it crossed over to the downside in today's pre-market, and in the second half of the day, it started to bring itself back up, and inflows have hit some of the highest points that we've seen in the last several days and weeks up here at the 8.71 area on the 30-minute. And as we saw, we have bull indicators on the 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour, and inflows are above on all three as well, and at some of the highest inflows that we've seen again in the last several days and even weeks, with the inflows on the 1 hour at 8.81, and also on the 15-minute within the volatility. It is slowing down, but these inflows are still above, right, at 1.05. And this is what's going to be crucial going into next week, into the first trading day of next week. If these inflows could stay above, level off, and switch from red to green and pull away from the midpoint, because if that crosses to the downside, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts and hit key support levels, right? So what's the first support level I would watch? Well, that is up here at around the 427.70 area. If that gets broken through, the next support below that, I'll be watching if these outflows cross over, is 425. Then below that level comes the 423 area, and then the 420 area, right? Especially if these outflows roll over from the 15-minute into the 30-minute, bringing things down and canceling out those bull indicators with possible bear indicators. I would not ignore that. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to stay above here on the 15-minute, pull away from it, turning from red to green, away from the midpoint, and continue to reflect that strength into these charts, and roll that strength over as well into the 30-minute and 1 hour to stay above the midpoint, because you could see it here, the 30-minute slightly pulling downwards as well, sitting at 4.04, and then also in the red area, right? We want to see this level off, turn from red to green, pull away from the midpoint, continue that staircase effect to the upside, and going ahead and reflecting that strength even further to the upside to test key resistance levels, right? So the first resistance I'll be watching is the 430 area. If that gets broken through, the next area I'll be watching is the 433. And based off the history of the chart, if 433 gets broken through, the next resistance I'll be watching is up here towards the 436, 435 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and we have bull indicators on the 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour, and inflows are above on all three, but we have these outflows beginning on the 15-minute and 30-minute, and it's really close here to the midpoint. If it crosses, it could start to reflect weakness into these charts, but if it levels off and brings up the 30-minute with it, they both switch from red to green. I'll be watching that carefully if that strength can start to reflect into these charts, and we're at a pivotal area of resistance based off the history of the chart between the 431, 432 area. Definitely something to not ignore, but what a move to end the week. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.